we're going to use the roller behind your head like a pillow, just to start a little neck massage before we do anything else. And remember, if you don't have a roller for this one, just lying on your back and using your hands to give yourself a neck massage is also fine. You can also do some stretches instead if you want. Kind of thing. If you are on the roller, we're going to just go side to side with your head. You can push your head into the roller for a little bit more intensity if you want a deeper massage. And if the chin is down, you might feel it's a little bit more on the neck. And if the chin is up, it's a little bit more on the back of the skull. All right. And we will put this under your sacrum. And we'll lift up your booty off of the mat. And then we're going to just have it resting on your sacrum. And if you don't have a roller, that's fine. Just the knees will be bent either way. And swaying the knees side to side. Hands are on the ends of your roller. All right, now we're going to bring your legs up to the ceiling. And for those who are not on a roller, as well, you can have a pillow or a firm pillow or anything that would be helpful. Otherwise, just watch your low back when we lower both the legs down. Since we're just warming up, just want to take a smaller range than your normal maximum range. So just lowering the legs just to kind of fire up the core. Exhale as the legs go down. And then inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, take the legs back down. And inhale, back up. Exhale down, you can flex the feet. Inhale, point the toes back up. Exhale down. And inhale up. 2 more rounds. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down, last one. And inhale up. Good, we're gonna take one leg down to the floor. That leg is kind of bent. And then say right, let's do your right knee to your chest and left foot on the floor. And this one doesn't take too much to start feeling it in the front of that lower leg, really. You'll get more stretch just because we're up on the sacrum. Good, and then switch, place the other foot on the floor for balance first, and then switch legs. Alrighty. Let's bring the legs back up to the ceiling. We're going to do the splits. Again, not going into your full maximum split range. Just find an easy one. And then we'll switch on your exhale. So you're hanging on to the end of the roller. If you're not using a roller, that's fine. Just hands by your side on the mat. So exhale as you switch. 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 Continue at your own pace. And I just want you to exhale out of the mouth as the leg switch. A few more. One more set. Finish off your last set or side, and then rest. Good. Feet come down to the floor. Lift the sacrum up, your booty up, and slide the roller away. And you're going to bring yourself up just to reposition yourself to lie along the roller like we usually start with. And have yourself lying along your spine. Lower yourself down. And then if you need, once you're there, you might find that you still have room to scooch down. Arms are going to open out to the sides, just like a T. And let's take your arms, just keeping them out to the sides. You're going to roll across the left shoulder blade area. If it's a little awkward, and sometimes rolling the shoulder blades is a little hard, but you can really just use your other arm to support you to go over it as you roll. And then switch to the other side, using your other arm to support you. And back to the middle. Arms come up to the ceiling. Take your palms facing each other. Inhale as you reach your fingers up to the ceiling. Shoulders come off of the roller. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades back down, gently squeezing the roller. And on the floor, if you're just on the floor, you'll just feel your shoulder blades come off of the floor and then back down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, reaching up. And down. 1 more. Inhale, reaching up. And down. Adding some rotation now as you reach up. Pinkies come in. And rotate the palms outwards as the shoulders come down. Inhale, reaching up. Pinkies in. And exhale, shoulders down, palms out. Do a few more and reach up and down and reaching up and down. Last time, reaching up, inhale and down. Take the arms overhead, big sweeping circles around towards your hips. Inhale as the arms reach up. Exhale as the arms come around. And then arm circles as big as comfortable for your shoulders. You can make them smaller if you want. Whatever works for your shoulders this morning. Do 1 more in this direction. And then you'll reverse your circle direction, opening around and up overhead. Inhale. Exhale as the arms come down towards your side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down. Couple more. And 1 more circle. And down. Bringing the arms back to the floor. And you're going to just do 1 foot in tabletop position. The other foot is about ready to spring off the floor in a tippy toe position. And we'll do the marches. So you're going to switch and go back to tippy toe. It's a little more unstable from that base tippy toe. So that's on purpose to make us have to kind of fire up those core muscles to balance. Ready? Exhale, switch. Exhale each time you switch. We go for 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and the feet come back down to the mat. Good. You're going to take your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers, draw the elbows inwards, take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders up, taking your gaze right past your knees. Inhale, lower the head back down. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, lower down. Continue at your own pace, exhaling as you lift up. I'm going to take a peek at you guys. And then inhale as you lower the head down. Good. Exhale all the air out of your mouth. And inhale, lower. Let's do a couple more and then we'll do little pulses. Good. And on the next one, I'll meet at the top on the next one and then hold it at the top. Gazes past the knees, tiny pulses. Exhale each time you lift up. Exhale. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the head down and rest. Good. Hands by your side again on the mat. Take your legs up to tabletop, both of them. And again, if you need to readjust so the low back doesn't arch at all, curl the tailbone under and then go back to your tabletop again. Good. So that nice flat back position, especially if you're up on top of something on your sacrum or on the roller. All right, so you're going to just do heel lowers one at a time. Right heel towards the floor. Exhale as you lower that right heel down. Inhale it back up. Exhale, lower the other heel down. And inhale back up. Good. So your whole breath goes with it, that leg lowering and switching legs each time. Good. Alternating your legs and keep that foot super flexed. And that leg can slightly reach out in front of you if you want more challenge for the abs. Exhale as you lower, inhale as it brings it back up. A few more. Good. Finish off your last set. And bring the feet back down to the mat. Good. We're going to do one more thing here. We'll do that stability exercise. And again, if you don't have a roller, it's fine as well. I'm actually going to demo it without the roller. But stay on the roller, though, for more challenge, of course, if you are so inclined. We're going to just do the balance exercise. So your feet are on the mat, and you take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Arms go with you, and a leg. And then lower back, everything back down. Inhale down. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Leg, fingers off if you can, and lower back down. Good. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders, and arms, and a leg. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, switch, rising up. And inhale, back down. Exhale, switch. And lower back down. And exhale, switch. And lower back down. Finish off your last set at your own pace. Check your balance. Finish off your last side. And if you're done already, we'll come off of our roller, everybody, for the next thing. We'll do cat-cow stretch. You can use the roller if you want to. Really up to you. It's just a little bit of a different version when you use it. So if you are using the roller, your palms are going to face each other, and it's going to be kind of out in front of you a little bit to start with. And you'll take it out a little further, arch the back, tailbone comes up, your gaze is lifted as you inhale here. And as you exhale, rotate the palms down, head comes down, tailbone tucks under, round the spine as you exhale. Good. If you want to do regular cat-cow, you can do that as well. The hands right underneath your shoulder, arching the back on the inhale. Exhale as you round the spine. Going at your own pace. If you're using the roller method for this one, you might take that a little bit slower and longer each direction. Good. Really take your full breath with you. Good. And let's finish one more round. And if you're finished with that last round, then we will go to hands and knees for all. Hands right underneath your shoulders. My knee's hurting me from running, so I'm going to continue to cue you guys without doing hands and knees myself. So on your hands and knees, and you're just going to do opposite arm as leg reaches. So just being aware of where the head positioning is, back of the neck is nice and long, and take your favorite leg off, and the opposite arm to that leg will reach. And then you bring it all back in, and in the sneakiest way possible, switch to the other side. And remember to take your breath with you. The exhale is on the reach out, and the inhale is as you return. Exhale, reach, shaking a hand. Palm is in. Good. And just remember to keep your gaze looking at the floor so the back of the neck is long. Good. Few more. Exhale as you reach. Inhale as you replace. Good. And then finishing off your last side or set. And once you've done that, you're going to go back into child's pose. Your knees can come wide to your side, arms out in front of you, and your heels sitting back towards your feet. And yes. Alrighty. We're going to go back to the knees and this time forearms. If you want to keep strengthening your wrists with in these kind of supportive positions, you can do hands and knees as well. We're going to just do the booty leg lifts, okay? So right leg will be bent and the heel, the whole sole of your foot is up towards the ceiling, the foot super flexed, and as if my hand was my foot. And we're going to just do little tiny pulses up towards the ceiling, right leg lifting up, starting now, going up and up, up, up. Good. Tiny little lifts, about 3 or 4 inches. Keeping that foot super flexed. The leg stays in 90 degrees. Good. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switch legs. Then we stretch after the second side. Switch legs, flex the foot, heel right over the knee, and begin raising the roof with your foot. Here we go. Go up and up, up, up. It's kind of like a 1 second type of pace, more or less. Good. Up, up, up. Drawing the belly button towards your spine. No arching in the low back. Good. All the little checklist stuff. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now rest. Good. We're going to lie your back and do a figure 4 stretch, and then we're going to do some more ab stuff. Just on your back, no roller needed. And we're going to just go into a right leg crossed over the left thigh, and that right foot that's crossed over is flexed foot. And any variations of figure 4 stretch that you like to do, please feel free to add on. We'll stay here for about 20 seconds. Good, and let's start switching to the other leg. Crossover, foot flexed, that's crossed over. About 20 seconds more on this side. All right. And rest. We're going to bring our legs to tabletop, and we're going to do any variation of hundreds that you like to do. For if you need any assistance with the head, hold the head with one hand and keep pumping with the other hand, switching every 10 or so. So you have even moving arms. Legs can be straightened all the way from our challenge, or of course bent knees. Ready? So everyone starting in tabletop to begin. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hands past the hips if you aren't supporting your head. And going for it, starting now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, lower the head down. Hug the knees to your chest. Reset here. Rock the knees gently side to side. Good. And legs resume back to the tabletop position. And let's have your hands behind your head. Interlace the fingers, elbows drawn inwards. Take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Rotate towards the right knee. Extend the left leg out and in front of you. Switch on your exhale. Switch. 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 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Head comes down. Hug the knees again. And we'll do our other splits, the one that I like to do without the roller, of course. So we're gonna have your legs up to the ceiling to start with, hands by your side, staying on your back. And take your inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. And grab onto the right leg, lower the left leg down, straight leg splits. Switch in your exhale. Switch. Switch. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And head comes down, hug the knees. Good job, you guys are blazing through these. And we'll do the single knee stretch, another one that we get to grab onto something. All right, legs in tabletop to start with. Head on the floor, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up, and we'll grab the right knee and inside of the ankle bone. Switch on your exhale. Good, you guys. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1, or finish your last side. And hug your knees to your chest. Gently rock the knees side to side. All right, we'll do a rollover, and legs will start up to the ceiling to start with, and lying on your back, staying there. Legs will be straight, and lower your legs down a little bit to start with the movement so you have more up and over movement. Take your up and over, the legs go over you, rolling up to your shoulder blades, and then lower down, rolling down your spine, and the legs stay straight the whole time. Good. They come back together as your sacrum touches. Up and over. You can open the feet and the legs apart, shoulder distance apart. Flex the feet, roll down, down, down. So any variations you like to do though, please feel free to mix it up. I see some circles. Sometimes when we're lowering the legs down, you could take a big circle outwards, the legs. Up and over on your inhale. Exhale to help you lower down the whole rest of the way. Good. Inhale over, exhale down. All right, and wherever you're at, we'll finish one more, or if you're kind of in the middle of the last one, just rest after that. Hugging the knees if you're resting. Take the right knee to the chest and the left leg to the floor, and hold that knee to chest stretch. Let's circle that knee around like you're stirring the pot. A little gentle pressure in both directions. Stir it both ways. And switch to the other leg. Hug first. And then stir both directions. All right. And we'll come off of our back. That was enough for that little segment. So come on up any way that's easiest for you. And we're going to go into our side lying position. We're going to take your, I always get this confused with the mirror thing. Your left arm, it's my right. And we'll go on our side here. And we're going to do the side plank, whichever variation you like to do the best. Straight leg is the top straight leg, bottom bent leg is the modified version. All right, so I'm going to keep taking it easy. My knee's definitely wonky right now. So ready in your favorite position for your plank, all lined up, hips are stacked, and go on 1, 2, 3, lift up to your plank. Take that top arm up. Good, and then at the top there, we begin our hugs. Scoop under yourself, rotate as you exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, open. Exhale, rotate, hug. Inhale, open. Last two. Exhale, hug. And open. One more hug. And hold it at the top to open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And now I want you to lie on the same arm as a pillow, stacking the hips again. Bent knees, feet together, and you're going to float the feet up to the air. And we'll do our knee open and closes. If you want to take the top hand to give you some resistance on the open, that's up to you as well. It's optional. All right, so remember to take your inhale as the knee opens and exhale as it closes. Inhale to open, exhale to close. And I want you to really always, kind of sound like a broken record about this, but to really target the pelvic floor muscles. The more you resist the closing of the knees coming back together with a deep exhale as they close, the more you'll target those muscles in your pelvic floor. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Good. Continue going at your own pace. I'm watching the clock here, so you'll find the pace that works for you. Good. And wrapping it up to that last couple. And rest. Good. You're going to prop yourself back up on the same side, and we'll do our kicks together. So you'll have the legs straight for more challenge. If you want the little bit more stability, that bottom knee can be bent for that stability and comfort in the hip. Top leg is at hip height. Flex that foot and bring it forward. As you exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, sweep it back and point the toe. Good. So taking your breath with you, inhale forward. Exhale, point the toe back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, back. Good. Remember to check in on yourself. Are you staying out of your shoulder, keeping like that space between the side of your body and the floor, and that you're not crowding into your shoulder? Good. A few more of these. Nice. And finish off your last sweep. And rest. Line your back to stretch out that leg. So figure four or knee to chest, whatever you need to do to stretch out that moving leg you were just on. Alrighty, other side, flip over. So you'll be resting on your right arm. And favorite plank position has to be the same as the other side. And aligning the hips, always making sure the hips are stacked, that top hip. A lot of the time when we pop up to the plank, it will try to open up, kind of roll backwards. So just paying attention to that. And the head positioning as well. When we're in the full plank, and a lot of times the head gets a little strange. There's like some of this happening. So I just want to make sure that it stays lifted. And when you rotate, you take your gaze with you. All right, so ready for the plank on 3. 1, 2, 3, and lift up to your plank. Top arm opens up. And exhale as you rotate all together. Exhale, rotate, hug yourself. Inhale to open. Exhale, rotate, hug. Inhale to open. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. 1 more, and hug. And open, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come on down to your arm as a pillow. The restful one is a nice break in between. So just remember that even though this exercise is easy in a way, it's you can definitely get a lot out of it by resisting the knees coming together, giving yourself a strong exhale. Inhale as you open that top knee. Exhale as you close and resist them coming back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. So just going at your own pace as you did. I'm watching the clock now. Remember to breathe as loud as you want or on mute. I mean, you guys are on mute. No bashfulness with breathing. Really nice deep exhale out of the mouth. Good, wrapping it up. Last couple. And rest. Good. Prop yourself back up on the arm, on the forearm, and float that top leg to hip height. And remember just to try to keep that side of the waist as far away as possible from the mat and not sink into the shoulder. Yeah. All right. Ready? Flex the foot. Just begin. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, point the foot as you take it back. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, take it back. Check in with your positioning, not resting into the shoulder. Good. Inhale, sweep it forward. Nice stretch for the hamstrings. You can go as far forward as you want. And then when you take it back behind you, it doesn't have to go too far. So no pressure for that low back. Inhale forward and exhale, sweep it back. Couple more. And finishing off your last one. And then you'll lie on your back again to do your other figure 4 stretch or whatever you did on the other side to make your hips happy again. All right, and since we're on our back already, that will bring us back to the rest of what we didn't do earlier. So lying on your back, double knee stretch. Remember this one is head can come up and stay up the whole time, which is the traditional way, or you can have the head down. When you reach the arms and legs, then you bring the head up and scoop. Likewise, you can keep the head down the whole time too. So any of the 3 options. Ready? So you're going to start with your legs in tabletop. Good. And arms reach overhead, legs reach in front of you together, pointed. Inhale here. Exhale, scoop and hug. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. And 4, and scoop. 3, and scoop. And 2, scoop. And 1, and scoop. And lower your head down. Saying scoop so many times made me think of ice cream. I guess that will be my little treat later today. All right, legs back into tabletop. Sorry, my bad, not into tabletop. We're mixing it up a little bit. We're gonna do some bridges. If you want to use a roller to target the hamstrings more, feel free. You can put your feet on your roller and your feet will be on that. It's just a little more challenging, so the hamstrings will definitely feel it. Up to you. Otherwise, your feet on the mat is just perfect as well. So some bridges now. Arms can either be up to the ceiling for like less stability, more challenge, or by your side. Any of the variations, take your favorite. Take an inhale to prepare. Inhale. Exhale, lifting the hips off of the mat and really reaching the knees forward as you roll up. And inhale at the top. And exhale to come back down slowly, articulating back down through the spine. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Now exhale, rolling up. Stay for an inhale at the top. Exhale to roll back down. We'll do one more with the slow breath cycle. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to rise back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale to roll back down. Good. Then we're going to do single breath up and down. So inhale to prepare. Now you'll do exhale, rise up. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to rise back up. Inhale to lower down. Keep reaching those knees forward and going back up. Knees reach forward and down. And let's do 2 more. Rising up and down. 1 more rising up. And inhale down. Then we all meet at the top for 1 more rise up. Meeting at the top. And then we're going to lower the hips about 3 inches to do our little pulses. Lower and lift, down, up, down, up. Exhale each time you come up. Good. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale at the top. And exhale to lower the hips all the way back down. Good job. We're going to do a single leg bridge as well. So if you want to throw the roller aside, if it's just too demanding on that hamstring, I understand. Up to you though, whatever floats your boat today. And we're going to take what you need for this one. The supporting foot, when we do single bridges, tends to, it feels better as well when it's slightly closer to you for more support. All right, so both feet on the floor to start with. Take your inhale to prepare. Exhale to rise up to your bridge, full bridge. Then take the right leg up to the ceiling and flex the foot as you lower that leg down, straight leg down, flex, point the foot up. Inhale, point up. Exhale, lower down and up and down and up and down and up. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Down and up. Replace the foot down and lower your hips all the way to starting position. Good. Ready? Next side. We're going to take your inhale to prepare. Exhale to roll up to your bridge. All the way up to your bridge. Feel stable. Bring the other leg up to the ceiling. Pointed toe. Flex the foot as it lowers down. Straight leg down. And point the toes up. Exhale, down. Lifting up. Exhale, down. And up. Exhale, down. And up. 3 more. Down. And up. And down. And up. Last one. Down. And up. Replace the foot. Hips lift high. And then lower down, down, down. Hug your knees. Get rid of the roller if you had it under your feet. And hug both the knees to your chest. And rock. All right, we're going to do our reverse crunches. And remember that any variation is that works for you is perfect. So if you want it to be tiny, then the feet are crisscrossed at the ankle. You can have really tiny lift, just like that. And when you exhale, when you lift up, I feel a lot more engagement in the core happening here. So exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. If you want to go big, feel free to do a bigger lift, but just make sure that there's no crash on the way down. And now I want you to go at your own pace. I'm watching you going now, and I'm watching the clock. And you can mix and match. Sometimes I like to have a batch of like 10 really tiny ones, and then a few really slow, bigger ones. Good. Finish off your last few. And we'll take a rest. Good. You're going to rock yourself to come up to seated position. We'll do the rollback. So the last 2 ab things here. We'll do a rollback. Remember to just go as far back as you can. Maintain yourself for a few breaths. Inhale tall. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and roll back about halfway or so. Shoulders stay down and stay there. Inhale, stay. And exhale, stay. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. And one more breath. Inhale. On your next exhale, come up, leading with your forehead, keeping that C-shaped spine, and then unfurl your spine at the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curling the tailbone under, hollowing out the belly, rounded spine, and hold it there. Inhale, stay. And exhale. Inhale, stay. And exhale. And inhale, stay. Last one. And exhale, lead with the forehead, coming back up. Good job. Stack the spine tall. Last round. Inhale at the top. Exhale, rolling back, back, back. Hold it there. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. Inhale, stay. Exhale. Now we're going to do tiny pulses here to finally kill you at the end of this. Ready? Small pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Come on, relax. I know you might hate me a little bit right now, but you'll thank me later. I hope that when you laugh later that your abs are sore. I love that surprise. And like Pilates soreness is always a surprise kind of thing when you're not really noticing it all the time. It's the best kind of sore. And you just feel it when you do certain things. All right, now we're gonna do our teaser. So remember, you guys, I wanna make sure that you do whatever teaser works best for you. You can hang on here if you like to the whole time, or let go, any variation. Legs can be straight all the way up if you want to go crazy. All right, so 1, 2, 3, grab on and let go and hold it there. No movement, just breathing. Try to lengthen your spine wherever you are. Grow your spine a little taller. Shoulders are rolled back and down. Feel nice and open in the neck. And nice deep breaths. Staying there for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Bring your soles of your feet together, butterfly. I'm just going to do half a butterfly. One of my butterfly wings is injured. All right, second round, we're going to do some rotation on the second round. So if you want to have the legs bent like this, that's fine. Straight is definitely a lot more challenging, but if you want to do the straight legs and go for that, feel free to try to push yourself, whatever feels good for you. All right, so find your favorite plank again. And arms are out to the front. You're going to exhale as you rotate, reaching outside arm touches the floor, and rotate outside arm touches the floor. Exhale. Good. Good. Keep going. You got this. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woohoo. Good. Back to butterfly. Rest. All right, let's get a plank in. I know we did our side ones. We're gonna do the front normal plank today. I'm gonna do it with your roller if you want to spice it up and do any tucks. It's always a nice bonus. So your choice, if you're not using the roller, then you just go to full plank here or forearm plank. If you're on the forearm plank, then you can do knees up to the side type of thing. And if you're on the hand plank, the knees can come up to the chest. So ready all together, pick your favorite one. 1, 2, 3, go into plank and begin adding on any bonus. If you have the roller, you'll be doing tucks with the roller. Whatever you do, whenever a leg is moving, that's an exhale when it comes towards you. When you're bending the knee towards your chest, exhale. And inhale to replace. Good. Make sure the head doesn't drop down in your plank. Back of the neck is nice and long. Keep going, you got it. Nice work, you guys. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Sit back towards your heels into child's pose for a stretch. Alrighty. Now I want to lie on your tummy, have you lie on your tummy. You can use a roller long in front of you. So we're gonna, if you don't have a roller, that's fine. Just remember that you can keep your arms nice and long, and then you can walk them up here and then slide them back down. So if you have the roller, it's definitely a little more convenient. Arms out a little bit wider than your shoulders. And if you need more forgiveness for the low back, the feet can be a little wider as well. Take your inhale as you reach long with the roller. Exhale, pull the roller towards you, pressing your palms into the roller as you lift your chest and come back down. Good. Inhale as you bring it down, and exhale as you float back up. Continue the pace that you like. And just remember to try to keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. When you're bringing everything back up, shoulders are down. Inhale as you reach long, exhale as you float up. Finish off your last round, or you can do one more if you kind of haven't had enough. And then rest. Good. You're going to move the roller aside. Hands will be underneath your forehead for the final exercise here. We'll do the legs floating, and then we'll progress to the swims as usual. So both the legs will float off the mat. Whatever breath cycle works best for you. I tend to do an exhale when I float the legs, and then inhale to bring them back. So float the legs up and lower them back down. And float the legs back up and lower back down. Float the legs up as high off the mat as they can go and down. And float them up and down. One more, up and down. Shake out your hips a little while you're there before we swim. And ready, 1, 2, 3, float the legs back up, final time. And then we're gonna kick the legs like you're swimming in a pool, just the legs. If you want to add arms, feel free. You can add any bonus exercise if you want the whole swimming, that's an option. If you like just to focus on the legs, that's fine too. Keep swimming, keep breathing as normal as possible. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now press yourself up and back to that final counter pose, child's pose. All right, and then we'll come up to sitting and we'll do our final exercise here. The side bending and rotating all in one to top off our class. So mermaid stretch. Front knee bent, and I'm gonna not have it bent right now, but you guys can do your normal mermaid position. So your left leg will be bent in front and your right knee bent to the side. Otherwise, the feet can be out in front of you if anyone else is having, you know, I say shelter in place knees. All this new, everyone's becoming a runner during shelter in place. So I'm guilty. I became a runner again, and I remembered why I don't run. All right, so that palm is out to the side and the fingertips on the roller. If you don't have a roller, you just walk the hands out like that. Ready? And lift up on your inhale. Exhale to lift higher first and then side bend. Trying to create a length in that side of the body here. And open, inhale. Good. Exhale, the side bend. Try to keep that hip down. When you're reaching to the side, the hip will try to lift off. So just try to keep it down if you can and open. Even if it's reaching down, it doesn't stay down, but energetically you're reaching in both directions. Up and over on your next exhale. And now stay here, rotate towards your roller and go for a nice twisty, awesome stretch here. Take it out farther. I look a little awkward because my legs are straight, but you know what to do. And then bring it all back in. Open the top arm to the mat. Reverse stretch. The other arm goes overhead. And you bend that elbow on the bending side just to keep that shoulder down. Good. And rest. Voila, other side. All right, shifting the legs around. Make sure that you switch your feet. Good. And we'll go for the palm up to start with. Inhale. Exhale, side bend all the way. Good. Inhale to open and check in on your hip. Exhale, side bend. Inhale to open. Exhale, side bend. Stay here for an inhale. And then rotate both the hands on your roller or on the mat and walk it out. Kind of an awkward stretch being up like this, but actually kind of a nice upper back twist. Just discovered a new back stretch. And bring it all back in. Top arm opens. The other arm goes overhead. And bend into that side. And